Hi guys, this is E. Now, since you click into this video, I'm guessing you're thinking about braces. I got mine off just a few months ago, so I thought I'd sit down and just have a little chat about my experience of wearing braces for 2 years. I'll share why I decided to get them in my 20s, how much it cost me, as well as just all the feelings that I had in every stage. So no matter where you are in your braces journey, I hope this video will be helpful to you. First up, why did I get braces? I had a pretty bad overbite, as well as some crowding issues. I thought I looked fine from the front, but if you were to take a look from the side, it'd be pretty obvious that I wouldn't be able to cut a sandwich. You know, my friends would say that they love it that I always have a smile on my face, but the truth is that I can't close my mouth. And maybe that's why I talk a lot. But anyways, I had always felt self-conscious about it. So when I started working and I got a decent insurance plan, I thought it was time for me to get it out of the way so that I can enjoy it for the rest of my life. I didn't realize there are actually a lot of braces options until I started interviewing dentists. In the beginning, I really wanted to get Invisalign so that I can avoid looking like a 13-year-old. However, while crowding was a relatively easy thing to fix, I was told by dentists that the fastest and the most effective way to address an overbite is actually braces. And that's what I decided to go with. I got the ceramic braces, which are the clear ones. I mean, people can still tell that you're wearing braces, but I personally felt it was so much better than traditional braces, especially from afar or in pictures. I'll show you guys some pictures in a little bit. Next, let's talk about the cost, the money part. Before I get into that, I just want to emphasize that it's really important that you find a doctor that you like, because you'll see them every month or so and you're essentially stuck with that person for 2 years. I had appointments with 4 or 5 orthodontists near where I live, and most of them quoted me around $6,000–7,000. I'll attach a screenshot of my actual quote here. By the way, I live in California, more specifically the San Francisco Bay Area, but I think the cost here is quite comparable to what you'll find in most cities in the US. When it comes to insurance, I was very lucky to be able to use mine as well as my partner's. So I was only responsible for around $2,000, out of which I preloaded my FAFSA card to pay. So after tax, the out-of-pocket cost was around $1,500, and I thought that was well worth it. Here's a tip. In case you didn't know, you can actually negotiate your quote with your orthodontist, and I was able to get some discount. On top of that, if you're willing to pay in full, which if you're like me and you're paying with your FAFSA card, you're doing that anyways. Some doctors offer discount for that as well. Now let's talk about the actual experience part. Since I have crowding issues and overbite, it was suggested by my orthodontist that we extract 4 teeth. I was completely okay with that because I wanted to get it done right and the fastest way possible. In the end, I actually got 7 teeth extracted in one go because I had 3 wisdom teeth. It might sound a little crazy, but it honestly wasn't that bad. I was real nervous before going in and I did a ton of research on Yelp beforehand. I would say the dentist that I decided to go with did an amazing job. The extraction process was easy peasy, and I just felt some slight pain on the first day only. With that, we got plenty of room for my teeth to move around, and I couldn't wait for my doctor to put my braces on. I was honestly surprised by how excited I was that day, and I got plenty of footage of that experience. I think what was going on in my head at the time was, once I got them on, I'm just one step closer to getting them off. You can see in this video how wide my mouth was stretched that day. I highly recommend you to document this process as well. It'd be a pretty funny memory to look back on. Now comes the most painful part of my entire braces journey, in my opinion at least. The first week was horrible. Here's a clip.
Day 2 of braces. I think it's because the upper lip is fine, but the lip here covers all the brackets on my teeth. So as I talk, it's literally rubbing against it. So, I A, talk funny, B, every time I rub against it, there's some pain. I think I'm already developing some mouth cuts on the side of the lip.
Rewatching the snippet just reminds me of how bad I felt that day. But I like that I still got a smile on though. After the first week, things really started to settle, and I started my whole braces routine, which involved new tools like water pick, elastics, as well as floss and mouthwash designed specific for braces. I remember spending an additional half an hour every day in the bathroom, but I'm glad that I built and kept some of the good habits until today. By the end of my first 6 months wearing braces, I felt my teeth looked amazing and my overbite was pretty much gone. The truth is, I probably spent the next year and a half just on closing the gap between my teeth. After 6 months, I got used to wearing braces, but what I remember the most was how braces had an impact on my confidence. I know, confidence is all internal. Until this day, I'm still working on it. However, I just noticed how more self-conscious I felt when interacting with people in braces. Whenever I had lunch or a coffee with somebody, I'd always think that I got something in my teeth, and I'd have this urge to go to the bathroom as soon as I get a chance. And of course, 99% of the time, I got nothing in my teeth. On top of this, I also felt I get mistaken as a high schooler all the time. I mean, I probably already look younger than my age, but let's just say braces didn't help there. I could blab on and on about this year and a half, but I am so happy that I'm not wearing braces anymore. Now, let's talk about life after braces. Lots of people ask if I felt braces had made a difference in the way that I look. I mean, duh, I feel better about my appearance without braces, for sure. But to address this head on, I don't think my chin area had changed much or my face got smaller in any way, if that's what you're asking. The 2 years of wearing braces was definitely not easy, but I don't regret it a bit. No matter if you're just thinking about braces or you're about to get them off, I hope this video was helpful to you. This is my very first YouTube video, and I am excited about sharing and building relationships here. Please let me know if you like this video and consider subscribing. I hope you're having a great day. Bye!